This is the book of 2 Corinthians 4 and 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well, who taught us this truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. Salutation to my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. Help and pray that this in-transit lesson be edifying to the elect. So, I'm on my way to camp and, just getting everything ready and, made breakfast for the wife and my son, and just thinking about how beautiful the kingdom really is going to be, man. How beautiful it's going to be. It's going to be, as Apostle Paul said, he roughly paraphrased, he couldn't even describe it, But even before that, because as the scriptures say, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, right? Even before that, to live in a world as an Israelite, man, woman, and child, when you don't have to go out and worry about endless bills. You don't have to be in a rat race. You don't have to worry about, fucking devils poisoning the food, poison in the water, poison in the air, poison in the animals, chopping down the trees. Like the thought of a world like that is so foreign to most people, even to us at one point, in our lives. If the water Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi, for the understanding, because man, a world that doesn't have people that are naturally created to not be upright, as the scriptures say, to have a world that is ruled by order and righteousness, it's almost, at times it almost seems unfathomable. Can't say that. It's almost unimaginable. I'll say that way, right? You can't fathom it. You can't. Sometimes it feels like you can't even imagine that. But Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi have put the spirit on their prophets, their men, to bring clarity to it, that yes, it can happen and it will happen, more importantly, so that's pretty much what the focus of this in transit will be, that we got great glory coming, man. Like this bullshit with these fucking goofy ass heathen ruling over us, starting with the top goofy Edomite is coming to an end, man. They're constantly being exposed. You know, I watched a YouTube channel, The Amazing Lucas, and he was going into this damn Elamite, you know, that you know, he pretty much sided with Esau to talk shit about the Southern Kingdom. But he's finding out that these damn Edomites don't give a fuck about his dirty ass Indian ass either. You know? And it's beautiful because as Psalms 83, when they were confederate against us, you know, to take the name of Israel out of remembrance, as they did, now the Lord is dismantling all of their alliance, and they're infighting. This whole thing with fucking MAGA and shit like that, it's a whole fucking snare onto them. You know, you got some, you know, Republicans, right-wingers, as they say, they believe, you know, in the traditional ways, and then you have some that are like a little bit left-leaning, you know, so there's certain things they don't believe in. So as Yahawashi said, a kingdom divided against itself shall not stand. You got people inside of MAGA that I've heard, you have to do more, you know, research on it. Some don't fully believe in, you know, the whole ICE thing, you know. So we're seeing the dismantling, we're seeing the decaying of this so-called great society, man. This is why they have to have terms as "Make America Great Again." Fucking Sleepy Creepy Joe, Build Back Better, right? Insinuating that this place isn't great as they proclaimed it to be. Insinuating that it's falling. And it is indeed falling. You know? It's I'm trying to remember how I read it, but I was reading about how the morality of a kingdom, when it starts falling, that is one of the signs of the kingdom itself falling. Of the people, but the morality of the people falling is a sign of the kingdom itself falling, right? Because you know, any kingdom is really only as good as its people, right? The rulers, the kings, what have you. You know, the subjects, the workers. If everybody believes in an idea and everybody's working towards that idea, the kingdom will flourish. But once people stop believing in that idea or that, you know, way of thinking, it becomes erosion, you know, starts to happen. Decay. And that's what's happening right before our very eyes, man. You know? It's like I slipped my mind with, you know, the exact point I was going to go with. But, you know, but back to the main topic, right? This world, this society, this kingdom that we're living in, you know, where every day you got to go to work, every day you got to get in your car, which you pay a lot of money for. Either it's paid off or you're paying it off. You still got to pay fucking insurance. You still got to pay fucking excise tax. You got a house, you got an apartment, you got to pay taxes on that. You got to buy food, you know, from people that you never met, right? Whether it be produce or canned goods. The canned goods got fucking estrogen in the fucking cans to make the men have more estrogen in their body, so there'll be more fucking sissy boys. I mean, it's literally hell on earth, man. You got a fucking loser, plenty of them, in power that wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight, in power over you, making all these decisions. They're NGOs, non-government organizations, like Billy Gates of hell is who's coming to mind. This fragile ass fucking Edomite, this fucking Mr. Rogers ass nigga, making fucking decisions. And who the fuck said that this nigga was qualified for any of that? But because he got money, and we live in a world that is ruled by their God, as the beloved brother Yahawah says, their God is guns, oil, and drugs. So we live in a world ruled by that. That's their God. That's why we're subject to this bullshit, man. And they are on this campaign to completely destroy the people and fulfill the Georgia Guidestones, man. Maintain humanity under 500 million people. There's close to, I don't even know what it is now. I have to look it up. They've been deleting so many people. It's probably not even that anymore. But the last I heard, there's about 8 billion people. 8 billion people on the planet. So according to Billy Gates of hell, if they do a really good job with the jump shots, right, they can lower that by 10 to 15%. These are the demons that are ruling over the world. So to go back to my point, imagine a world where that piece of shit and the rest of the piece of shit nation are in subjection, man. Are completely ruled over by the Israelites, man. By you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Under Yahawah and Yahawashi, man. The Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, and King David, and 144,000. Because everybody knows the Lord's Prayer in Matthew, the 6th chapter. It will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Well, what's going on in heaven? Everything's in order. Everything's righteous. So that's not happening right now in this fucked up ass kingdom. But it will happen. It will be done in earth as it is in heaven. There will be a righteous kingdom, a righteous government on earth as it is in heaven. And you punk ass Edomites are gonna see it, man. And I hope and pray that I get to be the first on the first wave of Israelites, of the elect, to see that, man. To see your fucking faces when you gotta be humbled, man. Imagine a world like that, Israel. Imagine that, like Nas said, man. Imagine that, because it's coming. The victory is coming, man. These bitch ass fucking low level cave dwelling ass fucking crackers are about to feel it, man. They're feeling it now, but they really gonna feel it, man. When it's our time, yeah, oh yeah. And that's what they're afraid of. That's why you see different stories of like they had a Netflix special, the Perfect Neighbor, I think it was called, but it was a story about this fucking Edomite woman that was harassing these Jake children, and then one of the children's mother went over there, the Jake's children's mother, went over there to confront her, and this fucking scary ass bitch shot her through the fucking door. Shot her through the fucking door. You people claim to be so superior, but you're gonna shoot somebody through the fucking door? You don't even open the fucking door and look the person in the face. You fucking look through the peephole and just fucking blast them through the fucking door. Coward shit, man. Southern Kingdom. Another story that I heard recently. Northern Kingdom woman as well. Northern Kingdom woman. She's going to clean a house. Her husband, and her children are, are around in the car or what have you. And they go to clean the house. Like a maid service type of thing. Accidentally go to the wrong house. Honest mistake that can happen to anybody, right? This fucking house. Go ahead, nigga. So they go to the Northern Kingdom woman and the family accidentally go to the wrong address, and the owner of the house, instead of like asking them, can I help you, or what's going on, blah blah blah, different things of that nature, right? The fucking owner of the house, as she's like clearly she thinks that it's a house that she belongs to, but she has a key. She has the key from the owner's house, which she's going to clean. So she's trying to open the door with the key, but it's the wrong house, and then the owner of the house comes out and fucking deletes her by shooting her in the head. Like, this is the lineage of evil that we're dealing with. Like, any opportunity that these fucking crackers get to delete you jakes, they're taking it. So imagine a world where they don't have power at all to do these such things. Imagine a world, as the Lord said, let me see if I can grab it real quick. Revelation, is it 22? I'm trying to. Salaki, I can't. I believe it's in 22, but I'll just quote it. But imagine a world where as the Lord said, He will wipe away all tears from your face, man. There should be no more pain. Can you get the fuck out the way? What the fuck are you doing? God. Salaki. Damn. Imagine a world where we don't gotta deal with these imbeciles every fucking day. Like, damn, these niggas. Anyway. But imagine a world, where we don't have to worry about pain, suffering, crying regularly, being sad, just thinking about, our kids. Are they gonna be safe, or are they gonna be trafficked? Imagine a world where none of that exists, man. That's like almost, it's like you can't even put it into words. It's so completely opposite of everything that we've grown up with, but that's coming, man. A world, a kingdom For us Israelites, with roads paved with gold, you know, where we won't have to worry about our children going out. We won't have to even worry about the animals hurting our children, man, because they're going to be in league with us. You know, scriptures talk about, you know, a child will play with the hole of an asp. That's a poisonous snake. We won't even have to worry about that. Our children could just go out and be free, and we already know that they're good. You can't do that shit now. Fuck no. I'd be worried about my son just walking down the street, even if I'm watching him. That some fucking weirdo jump out of a fucking car and snatch him up and drive the fuck off and do God knows what with him, man. Imagine not having those type of worries, man. Shit, you yourself could be snatched up. You see what ICE is doing. Imagine a world where you don't gotta worry about. All you're trying to do, and you know, Northern and Southern Kingdom, but in particular Northern Kingdom because I just mentioned ICE, right? Imagine a world where you could just go to fucking work. Shit, better yet, you don't have to work, but in this example, you could just go to work, make a good amount of money to support your family, because that's the reason why we go out and work in the first place. And you could just do what you gotta do and take care of your family and chill with your friends and all that, and that's it. You know, not all this extra shit. But leave it to Beaver fucking Esau. Everything gotta be so fucking complicated and so fucking vexing, man. But this is the situation that the Lord put us in, so that we could recognize good from evil, man. This is and first and foremost, because we sinned against Yahawah by Yahawashi. This is why we got to go through what we go through, you know. But imagine a world where all this bullshit and these heathens ruling over us is non-existent, and focus on it, because that's what's coming. So that's it. You know, I'm almost at the camp spot. Salaki if I, you know, was ranting a little bit, but you know, it is frustrating being in this position. But as the scriptures say, the meek shall inherit the earth, man. So it's a humbling process at the same time, and we have to be grateful to Yahawashi for everything that they do for us, and because it's all for our learning, you know. So I hope and pray this lesson was edifying to the elect, comforting. Keep your eyes single, brothers. You know, and you few sincere sisters, keep your eye on the prize, as they say, man. The kingdom of heaven is nigh, man, and the destruction of our enemies is nigh as well. All praises to Yahawah by Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught us this truth. So I give salutations, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening, learning, fighting this good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing. We're almost out of this bitch. Esau's bitch ass is soon to go down. They're going down, but fully, very soon. Stay strong, brothers and sisters. And salutations to my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity to you all. I want to say shalom, abab abal, and kwam yasharala. Hey, shalom. To the next one.